We are your home, your community, your support through medical school. Because it takes more than medical school to make a physician. Because the very best doctors are those who are inspired every day to connect with and care for their patients. Because becoming a physician is a marathon, not a sprint. And being inspired is essential on your medical education journey. Because AMSA is about your voice, your passion, your goals. It is where you take center stage.
Originally, when I first went to college, I don't think I knew that I wanted to become a doctor. I went in being pre-medicine, but it wasn't until I had my first experience with AMSA actually at a regional conference that I was sure that I wanted to stay on that path. AMSA will provide the edge when it comes to being in the application process, the admissions process. When they see that, they'll know what you're going to bring to their community of physicians in training during medical school. They'll know you have the skills that it takes, because it is a tough road. When they see, how much you can take on and handle, how much you can balance personal life with your academic training, with your extracurricular involvement, all that is factored in. Preparing for medical school is a challenging journey, but AMSA is there to help you every step of the way. When you stand up with AMSA, you're actually standing up with physicians in training around the country and around the world. It's really just empowering to see that group of people be able to not only stand with them, but take action with them too. You really do have the support to take action on the issues that you're most passionate about, that are most meaningful to you. AMSA has been incredible in just showing me the voice that I didn't know I had as a physician in training. Being that source of inspiration and really hope for not only medicine but also patients is what really drives most of our members who do see that opportunity and do take it upon themselves to be a part of that voice. AMSA has a practically limitless supply of opportunities for pre-medical students to stand out as leaders. You're going to get the opportunity to lead things either that are issues-based, professional development-based, really community-wide, or service projects. You'll get the opportunity to stand up and really stand out among your peers. AMSA's leaders today are physician leaders tomorrow.
I have a varied number of interests, one of which is medicine, but I really want to be a practicing clinician because of that one-on-one relationship you can have with the patient, the way that you can truly touch someone right then and there and know that you've improved their lives. AMSA has really helped me build a strong network of fellow medical students that are interested in the same issues, that have pursued the same interests, and also even practicing physicians. Through AMSA, I've met some of my closest friends and really people that I can look up to and learn from. I've gotten to meet people like our Surgeon General, people that work at the CDC, even our Global AIDS Coordinator. These are the kind of people that I want to become one day when I am a physician, and I've really had the chance to learn from them, and now I know I have somewhere to go should I ever need support, should I ever need advice, and AMSA has provided me that. AMSA provides so many opportunities for leadership. There's so many formal opportunities, from being a regional representative to being active in whatever it is that you're interested in, from medical professionalism to women's health, to even serving on a national board within AMSA or being a national fellow. And this really helps you continue to build your leadership skills as you become a physician, because it's going to be so important that you continue to be a physician advocate and to be a leader in your community, and you can start that journey within AMSA while you're still in medical school. When I became a medical student and started seeing patients, I would often get frustrated with the fact that I didn't always have all the tools that I needed just from being a medical student to really help my patient achieve the best health and well-being that they could. I didn't know what Medicare or Medicaid was and how my patients paid for their medications. But through AMSA, I've had the opportunity to learn more about that and to be active in helping to change things and create reform. I've had the opportunity to lobby a variety of different legislators on so many different bills regarding health policy that are really going to affect the way that we take care of patients. If I were talking to a medical student, whether that be an osteopathic student or a medical student abroad, I would absolutely say join AMSA. Join AMSA right now and take advantage of all the different opportunities that it provides you. AMSA has really changed my medical school experience. It wouldn't have been the same. I wouldn't have gained the same types of knowledge and the same skills, and I wouldn't become the same type of physician that I'm glad that I'm going to because of AMSA.
I first became involved in AMSA when I was a pre-med. When I was attending my first lobby day, I was on the bus driving to Capitol Hill, and ended up sitting next to a student that went to Case Western. He asked me a little bit about myself, and we eventually got to talking about where I was applying to medical school. Based on that conversation and that I was a member of AMSA, he put in a good word for me with the admissions committee at Case Western. Soon after that, I interviewed at Case Western, and about a month after that, I found out that I got in. There's no doubt that medical school is difficult, but it's the difficulty that really gives it its meaning. There are times when you'll be going without sleep and you'll be isolated from your family and your friends. It's at that point that you're really looking for people that have known what you're going through. And I think that's one of the great things about AMSA is that you're able to be part of a community of people that are really going through the same things that you do. Being a member of AMSA has been an incredibly empowering experience. It's taught me the difference between simply being a manager and taking it to another level and becoming a leader. It's taught me how to lobby on Capitol Hill, it's taught me how to write to my legislators, and it's taught me how to work with the administration at my school for the betterment of me and my classmates. AMSA has really added a lot to my medical school experience. When you spend more time learning about Kala-Azar than you do learning about the signs and symptoms of addiction, it really raises a red flag. AMSA has done a great job bolstering my medical student experience by giving me real-life, hands-on experience that I wouldn't be able to get anywhere else, and I think that it's my patients that will really benefit from it.
Everyone says that they wanted to come to help people, and sometimes you lose sight of that. AMSA has helped me remember why it is I went to medical school and what it is that I wrote in my medical school essay in the first place.
AMSA can really help you find your passions and calling in medicine. Whatever you find and like, you can go live it now through AMSA.